Omid Scobie's Endgame is already out, and it has already caused a hailstorm. And it's only just getting started. But one thing I want to bring attention to, sources. Now, the conversation is about the book and the chapter where he talks about who allegedly made made the comment about Archie's skin color, and a discussion about this letter between Meghan and King Charles about the alleged person. And you guys already know who I think it is if you check out some of my previous videos. But, so the argument from the British media is that somehow it is Meghan who told him. We have receipts. Because the story of the letter was months ago. And that was written by The Telegraph. And somehow it just disappeared. And this idea that Omid says he knows who the royal races are, that somehow someone in Sussex camp told him. But he's not the only journalist who knows this. And we have proof.
And they had to say, oh no, we weren't talking about the Queen, the late Queen and Prince Philip. So we know there's only a very small pool of people. I know who it is. I'm not going to name it because let me tell you, Angela, this person is not racist. They totally took some very innocent comments.
I don't know how a non-black person can tell another black person or another person of color what is racism and what is not racism. But I digress.
The contents of letters between King Charles and Meghan Markle, in which two members of the royal household, I know who they supposedly are, right, these two people, let's call them royal household, that two of them had expressed these infamous concerns about the skin colour of baby Archie before he was born, right? But my question is, obviously he's not got that from King Charles.
No.
So he can only have got it from Meghan Markle or her friends or people she's told this to, right?
He could have only gotten it from Meghan and her friends. But you know. And Dan Wooten know. So if you two know, then how come Omid can't know? And why does it have to come from Meghan and Harry or their camp? Also, we knew about this letter or this alleged letter back in April. So why are they reporting it like this is anything new? And because they don't want to compromise their sources, the best tactic they can use is to put all the blame on the Sussex. When in actuality, the rumor is that someone in the palace, maybe several people in the palace that has access to King Charles, read this letter and then spilled the beans to their UK friends or the UK press. And also, this book Omid started to write this book back in summer of 2022. And Harry, to my knowledge, was just about finished with his book, and the documentary had not come out yet. Well, neither had came out yet. Why then would Harry and Meghan brief Omid about stuff that they haven't even talked about yet? At some point, you gotta put your hate to the side and just like keep it real. Like something ain't clean in the buttermilk. Because why would Meghan and Harry brief Omid for stuff that they were using for their own books and content? Make it make sense. You wouldn't brief the person for something that you're going to use for yourself. And lastly, ask yourself this. Why is royal commentators attacking a fellow royal commentator? Again, something ain't clean in the buttermilk.